Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm back with another YouTube video. It's the second one, so still, if I'm a little weird here, that is probably why it's the second one. Anyways, I posted a little poll on my Instagram the other day asking you guys what sort of content you would like to see from me in the future, which thank you so much to everyone who submitted ideas. They were very helpful. A lot of good ones, so I will be posting about those soon. But right now, I think I really wanted to just talk about, someone had suggested that I talk about how I got the idea for my upcoming novel, Sacred Ezra's Calling. I don't know if you can really see it too well in there. This camera quality isn't the best. I need to get a new camera if I'm going to consider keeping doing this YouTube thing, but it works for now. But anyway, people were asking how I got the idea for my upcoming novel, which releases in June 24th, 2021. Stay tuned. This is not the official cover, by the way, also. This is a mock cover created by my friend Kenzie, who was very generous to help me out with this. But cover reveal, the official cover reveal, which is right up there on my wall, but you guys can't see it yet, will be on May 24th, a month from launch date. And that is also when pre-orders open. So if you're itching to get your hands on a copy of this novel first, the first ones in the world to get your hands on it, you might want to consider pre-ordering. But anyways, that's a whole other topic of conversation. I got the idea for Sacred when I was 12 years old. So 9 years ago, 9 whole years. I'm 21 now, so it's crazy to think that it's been that long. But when I was 12, I went to Florida. We have a family timeshare there, so we go every year. Went to Florida. I had been dabbling in writing for a couple years before, just random short stories here and there, nothing too crazy, nothing like I was ever really committed to, but I was familiar with writing and I liked it. And I have been very much into role playing. I say this loosely because when you're little you play animals at recess, whatever, so I've been used to the whole role playing thing, picking out characters, making up personas for them, etc. Anyway, go to Florida. I'm a 12-year-old girl. I want to be stimulated all the time, want to be doing something. I was really bored, so I complained to my mom. She bought me this little notebook at the grocery store, and she told me to write. So I started writing, and at the time, I was very, very, very into a show called Ben 10. Now, if you guys don't know anything about Ben 10, it's about 3 characters, a guy named Ben, his cousin, and then his grandpa. And they go on all these crazy adventures around the country in their grandpa's RV. And it's 2 cousins. Yeah, I think I already said that. But they go on all these crazy adventures around the country, and Ben has superpowers. He can transform into aliens. So, very much inspired by this story, I started my own story about a guy, his girl cousin, and their grandpa. Sound familiar? And they also were traveling in an RV. Now, if anyone has read anything from my novel now, you might realize that it's that first idea I had is absolutely nothing like what it's turned out to be now. But that first idea I had, helped me to lay down the groundworks for my story, kind of develop the characters into who they are now. And you might also be wondering, the main character of this novel is a female, and the main character of my first draft was a male. So there was a little bit of a gender change there. But yeah, it's definitely evolved so much over the years, and it started off as this basically Ben 10 fan fiction because I was just obsessed with Ben 10, and I just absolutely love the idea of these characters going on little mini quests. Like each chapter was a different adventure, and I love that idea. I kind of took the whole camping vibe too from that a little bit. Not so much from Ben 10, but I had, when I was little, I went to summer camps all the time. I loved them. So, making the setting, the beginning few chapters set in a summer camp was just, the most awesome thing ever for me because I just like love summer camp. I also feel like I'm rambling very much right now, and this might be very confusing for people who have never read the book, but I will lay down the groundwork. Sacred starts off in a summer camp. Bia is a camper at the camp, and Reagan is her counselor at the summer camp. I won't go too far into this because I know I don't really want to spoil too much. I haven't really talked very much yet about the plot, but Ben 10 it's very much inspired me to write this book. I don't know why, but like it did, and it's really absolutely nothing like Ben 10 anymore. But when it first came out, pretty much identical. If you read the first draft, which I might even like as like a joke just kind of put out the first like few pages of the first draft and be like, hey, it evolved from this to this. Just for kicks and giggles, I don't know. But, even then, I want to say that, like, your first draft is going to be very rough, and it's going to change a lot over the course of the time that you're writing the novel. It's okay to start with one idea and have it evolve into something completely different, because that's exactly what happened here. And, all those 9 years of work made this, so I wouldn't have it any other way. And I guess thank you to Ben 10 for inspiring me, but yeah, I don't know, I kind of just rambled on with that, but basically started writing when I was 12, kept writing not very consistently up until about 3 years ago when I really decided that I was going to write this book, I was going to be an author, and I was going to publish it. So up until about 3 years ago, which was my freshman year of college, I hadn't really considered publishing a book to be a realistic option. So it's been a long journey, but I wouldn't have it any other way. Now I have my real hard copy of the book. Cover reveals coming soon. Launch date's coming soon. I'm going to get this bad boy into your hands, and it's just going to be such an awesome experience, and I cannot thank all of you enough for being here with me on this journey and watching these videos, listening to me ramble, and supporting me all through it. That's really all I have right now. I feel like I've talked your ears off enough if you've listened this far. So thank you, and until next time, peace out.